Hey, what's up, Marvel Heroes players? It's Count Chocula here. I'm bringing you a video today. I'm going to be discussing my Doctor Doom build. Doctor Doom is the newest playable character. I was going to say hero, but he's playable character on Marvel Heroes 2015. Just came out a few days ago. I got him for 600 Eternity Splinters. The basic Doctor Doom comes with the white Future Foundation costume. Personally, not my favorite. I think it's okay. I would much rather have the classic green Doctor Doom costume, but you know, you have to spend extra money for that. So anyway, let's get right into the build. Just wanted to say that I have a Summoners build on Doctor Doom, and I do have him level 60, and I do have him pretty well maxed out. So let's go ahead first off, and let's go to the power trees and see what's up. Now, as you can see, he has 3 power trees here, the Tech, Sorcery, Latveria trees. Now, I'm going to go ahead and reset my points and show you what I put my points into. So first off, the Tech tree, I do not use that much. I use the Ingenious Defense passive, and I go ahead and max that out, and it negates, just gives you extra defense and negates damage. You know, that's pretty standard for most playable characters in this game to have a defense passive. So I'm going to go ahead and this is something you don't put on your loadout bar. You don't slot it on your bar. So let me empty my action bar down here, and then I'm going to put 1 point in to from here to Latveria. It's the just the default flight movement, and I will confirm that. Put that on my 7th spot down there, and that is all we were going to be doing with the Tech tree. So let's go over to Sorcery. Now Doom has a movement power that I really like called Impending Doom in the Sorcery tree. As you can see, it comes with a default power point already assigned to it. I'm going to go ahead, I'm not even going to put anything more into that. This restores what this does is restore our magic back. It's in the Sorcery tree. Doom has 2 different resource bars. He has Tech, which is the green, and he has Sorcery, which is the kind of greenish yellow here. So what this does is every time you move with this power, and it's like a teleportation move or a phasing move if you're playing Vision, it will restore 16.2 magic per second for 4 seconds, and it has a short little 0.3 second cooldown. As you can see, I have it actively at level 15, but I only have 1 point, like a default point, already put in there. So next on the Sorcery tree here, important power here I use is Conjured Barrage. It's a basic ranged sorcery, and I'm going to go ahead and max this out. I'm going to max out Conjured Barrage, put 20 points in that, confirm that, and I'm going to put that down on my action bar here. Now what this does is gives you this is mental damage. Everything in the Sorcery tree is mental damage. The Tech tree is energy damage or physical damage, and the Sorcery tree is mental damage. So with Conjured Barrage, it's a high attack speed. It's 11.8. You can spam it. It doesn't do much damage at all, but it does restore 4.6 magic on hit. So it's really good to spam it to build your sorcery resource bar and to keep it full. And I want to keep it full so I can use this move, which is called Eldritch Reckoning, and it is a ranged area sorcery move. And what it does is it puts a area of effect circle. It's like a really fast attack, and what it does is enemies take plus 10% damage for 8 seconds. They also cower. So let me go ahead and puts a cowering effect on the enemies. You know, just like a stun. You'll see these little skull icons above the enemies that it hits. You know, it's got a small little area that it affects.
You try to wage a war of attrition against Doom.
Yeah, we have to listen to Dr. Doom's comments. He has some really funny comments in the game. He's really arrogant and really funny. So, yeah, he's kind of fun to play, just to listen to his dialogue with the other heroes. But anyway, let's get back to this. Eldritch Reckoning, 20 points into that. Let me confirm that. Let me put it on my action bar. Now, there is a power that works in synergy with Eldritch Reckoning that I use, and it's called Pierce the Veil. And it is a ranged sorcery power. So I am going to go ahead and max that out and confirm it. And what this does is after you cast Eldritch Reckoning, right here it says damage plus 40% versus enemies affected by that power. So you know, it's just a fast ranged attack. So I'm going to put that on my action bar, and I try to cast this, try to cast Eldritch Reckoning, and then I try to follow that up with Pierce the Veil, like as a burst, you know, a burst range power that, you know, you get the plus 40%, so it's kind of nice. So I think that about does it for the sorcery tree. I don't think there's any. As you can see, he's got 3 signature moves, signature in each tree, but we won't be using the tech and the sorcery signature because we won't be able to after we specialize in the signature that's in the Latverian tree, and I'll explain that here in a minute. Let's go up to our first summons powers, which is called Declaration of War, and you simply just summon 3 Doombots right there to fight alongside you, and I'll give you more information on that. I go ahead and max that out, and as you can see, there's 3 mechs here. There's Latverian Blockade, there's Latverian War Drums, and there's Latverian Inferno. It's the Shield Bot, the Arrow Bot, and the Cinder Bot. And what I do, I'm going to put one power point in each of those and confirm it.
This will help me rule all the faster.
Yeah, we know, Doom. You're the shit. So anyway, let's go to the signature that we're going to be using and specializing in. It's called Lord of Latveria. And let's confirm that. We're going to max that out. Put that down on the action bar here. We're going to put Doombots. Put our Doombots down here on our action bar. And there is another passive in the Latverian tree called the Will of Doom, and it's really important. We want to max that out as well. Now when you max, you know, when you put points in this and confirm it, as you can see, there's 3 little windows that pop up. There's a Doom's Brilliance, Doom's Cunning, and Doom's Army. Now that's the tech specialization. That's this one's the sorcery, and this is the summons. So we want to click on Doom's Army. Now we have Doom's Army toggled on. You can't use the other 2 signatures. You can't use the tech or the sorcery signature. So we are specialized in summons right now. And as you can see right there, it says plus 50% summoned ally damage. And another benefit of this is normally when you summon the Doombots, your 3 Doombots, they only last for 10 seconds. Well, when you have the Doom's Army specialized toggled on, now your Doombots last until they are defeated. It's a summon duration infinite. You still get the 3 Doombots. There is still, once they're defeated, there's a 30-second cooldown. But the beautiful thing is, they are up until they are defeated. So, and as you can see, they have 1,834% of your health, and they have 640% of your defense. So they're not easy to kill. Now they are going to get killed in like Cosmic Midtown and Cosmic Industry City, but anything else, your Doombots are going to be up for quite a long time. Even the Cosmic Terminals, most of the Cosmic Terminals. So it's pretty cool. As you can see, the Doom's Army says you get plus 50% summoned ally damage. All 3 mechs are summoned when activating either Latverian Blockade, Latverian Inferno, or Latverian War Drums. Declaration of War lasts until they are defeated, and the Lord of Latveria signature cooldown is reduced by 10 seconds. And the power summons 3 Doom Drones in addition to the Servo Soldiers. So you're getting 3 more Doombots on top of the ones you already had. So yeah, it's pretty good power. I really like what they did with the Dr. Doom summons. So as you can see, I have 9 power points left, so I'm going to put 3. I'm going to put 3 points into here. 3 and 3 more. and now I have 0 points. I'm going to confirm it, and all my points are spent. Now you have three mechs you can summon, but since you're specialized here, Doom's Army, you only have to put one down in your slot, because when you summon one of those, you're going to get all 3 types come up. So it's pretty nice. So that does it for the power tree. There is a Doomsday, which is the ultimate power, which is really cool. These 4 Doombots come out and carry you around on a throne for a few seconds while you do massive damage with like electricity blasts and fireworks and all that. Let me see if I can do it here. Let me see if I can demonstrate. Yeah, there it is. Trust me, there's a lot of damage going on. We'll just walk in here, and that's the high health raid dummy. It won't let me fit in there. Or can I? Yeah, I could get in there. That's crazy. Yeah, it's just, you know, arrogant Doom being carried around on his throne by Doombots. So I really want to get that leveled up. That's pretty cool. But as you can see right here, if I summon my shield bot, I have a cinder bot and an arrow bot come up with me. So I have 3, and then I can also summon my 3 Doom bots. And let's go ahead and do Lord of Latveria. Now I have a whole freaking army with me. I have Doom drones. It summons Doom drones. Now the others that I the Lord of Latveria signature, they're only up for 10 seconds and then they explode and die. But as you can see, my 3 Doombots are still with me. They don't go away until they're actually destroyed by an enemy. So it's really cool. It's really really nice. So let me go over here and just demonstrate my rotation a little bit. As you can see, we've got the fast spammable Conjure Barrage right here. And then I've got the damage circle, which is the Eldritch Reckoning. And then I can follow it up with, there's the Pierce the Veil, that I get the plus 40%. So I can spam it and build up my resource bar, then do that, and then hit it with the plus 40% attack. There's the area effect. And I can bring out my servo soldiers, and I can resummon my shield bot, which will bring out all of the bots. As you can see, I got 3 extra Doom drones that get summoned because I'm specializing in Doom's army. And you know, it's just a big mess on the screen. Then I can teleport around the screen with impending doom. It lets me phase through walls. I can escape. So it's really nice. So anyway, and I do actually have I've done a raid dummy, level 60 raid dummy, where I have a TTK of minute 10 with this build so far, and that's only 1200 omegas, so that's not bad. Speaking of omegas, let's go to the omega tree. What I would suggest you do, you can put all your omega points into summoned ally damage, which is good if you're running stuff that doesn't require high durability. But if you're not, if you're going to be spending a lot of time in the Red Raid or Cosmic Industry City or Cosmic Midtown, I would suggest putting a lot of your points in the Mandroid armor to give your durability up and maybe some more health regen. Go more defensive on your omegas, because I have to warn you, in the top tier content, Doom's pretty squishy. If you don't have those bots out, you're going to take a beating. So basically that's, you know, all for the omega system. It's basically personal preference, but right now I'm leaning more toward the defensive aspects of the omega points. So let's one thing I have to cover here, let's cover the gear I'm using. My 4 artifacts all revolve around summons: Latverian Regalia, Raptor Stone, the armor alternate reality chaos portal, which is my favorite, and then I have the Iron Legion armor sheath, which you get out of the Age of Ultron instance, which you can, if you're lucky enough, and it gives you +7 intelligence and brutal strike, +2 ranks to summon powers, which is really nice. So that's based off of you know, that revolves around a summoning build. I've got the Blessing of Frigga on all of them. I'm using the Mr. Sinister medallion. Pretty much the best. It's pretty much the standard medallion to use for summoners. I mean, you can use the Manate medallion, but right now, I mean, you could even probably go with the Doctor Doom medallion. That wouldn't be bad as well. I don't think you could go wrong with all three of those, because Doctor Doom medallion gives you pretty insane power duration increases. So you can see my relic is the Armor Alternative Reality relic. It's plus summoned ally damage. No mystery here. Neptune's Trident for the legendary. You know, it's all summoner. Now my gear, my uniques. I've got Spear of the White Gorilla Tribe, which when you hit with any power, your summons gain 104.2 damage increase and 14.9 attack speed for 5 seconds. There's a 15-second cooldown on that. And I have intelligence bonuses to all of my uniques, you know, to help out with the critical strike and to help out with the summoned ally damage. As you can see over there, I have plus 88% summoned ally damage just because of my 22 intelligence. Sinister's Bioengineered Cuirass is pretty standard for summoners. +3 intelligence. You know, you get damage, duration, and health for all your summons. Legacy of Craven, I'd probably rather have the Latverian Monarch Cloak, but right now it's the best I can do because I haven't obtained that Monarch Cloak yet. Still working on it. Gives you pretty standard damage and health for your summons. Not too bad. This is Doctor Doom's specific unique for summoning. This is really easy to get when you're playing Doctor Doom. It's the Ancient Horn of the Sea. It gives you plus rank bonuses to all powers in the Latverian trees, and +3 ranks to all summon powers. Gives you summoned ally damage and duration, so that's really good. And then I'm using Trask Commander Helm. Summoned ally health, summoned ally damage, pretty standard. So yeah, that's my uniques. You know, all based on summoners. Using the insignia of Nick Fury, I have it Cosmic. Every time that you use your med kit, you summon a shield tactical agent to fight alongside you for 30 seconds. And when you use a power, your allies gained you and your allies gain plus 12% summon damage and +1 intelligence for 8 seconds. So it's +1 to all powers. So it's really good. Costume core, it's health regen and intelligence. And my pet, I've got a +1 rank to summon powers, and you know, plus energy and plus base damage to range power. So yeah, that about covers my Doctor Doom. So if you guys have any questions or comments, just leave them below. I appreciate you watching the video, and I'm going to try to bring some more Marvel Heroes builds in the future. So my channel is going to be concentrating a lot more on Marvel Heroes in the future. So I appreciate you watching, and I will talk to you later.